how about nope? When you win hard, man. And the spam continues. Did we hit? Yes. Yes. We got everything. This is the main play of their deck. Man, I'm actually so, like, excited and pumped to show you this deck. Like, it started as something else, and it was like, man, like, it was supposed to be like a Hedron Ugin deck, that's how I started. And then I started adding cards that kill the elves, and, there was a moment when I just realized, is this still an Ugin deck? And the answer was, nope. It's not, and I kind of left it like this because I think we got something cooler. Like, I'm really excited to try this deck out, see how it works. So I think the games today will be all in order, just to show you the full journey, because I'm curious myself, man. Let's go this. Terminus is massive part of this deck. So we could heist. We could actually try to steal something from them, like a space dragon. Or we just want to hit them. This is massive decision. Do we want to lower their power or increase ours? I think we need to hit the space dragon, man. We should have more cards on average. So here. Oh my god. It wouldn't be a problem if not the whole infinite mana thing. Do I really get rid of it? They still have the second. They have how much mana? This is untapped, so they have 2/4 mana, of course. Of course. I will still go for it because I'm not sure if you can handle it, man. Like, it's too early. Like, the Badger just makes everything way too fast. Oh, I have so many emotions about Badgers after the last set. Like, before it was like, yeah, Badger, cute thing. Now it's, the Badger. I see you. The fact that they tutor in the whole deck for another Badger really tells you a story how good the card is. Swing. I honestly think we have to sweep the board already. Like, 2 Badgers create 4 creatures. That's more than it should. And we kinda need to answer it. Then they have 4 mana, and you guessed it, they look for another Badger, and we need to do it again on the next turn. I don't know what they have in the deck. I think it's not enough for Behemoth. Maybe we just play this. We could bargain the nowhere to run. I will go for it, man. I think it's worth it. Because we can bargain this. This is basically free value. Definitely Annex. And I mean, the demon, we have the rest. Yeah, I think this is the one. Now we can play this. And we can still shoot the sheriff, which might save us from some weird disaster. Like, it's kinda crazy. They should be on 4 mana, but realistically, they have 6, 8 mana. They double the value. They doubled the value already, after we killed the elf already. So we killed the ramp and they still have ramp. I guess they will take more Badgers, because what can be better than more Badgers in your 60 card deck? Like, the fact that they tutored 3 Badgers and nothing else tells you everything about this card. Sure. Let's see if they swing for 5. So what is our game plan? Our game plan is try to bait them into overextending, because we have only one massive play here. Do we go for... I think we can just draw the card. We need cards here. I think we will still win this, so this is a good start for our today's deck. Fountainport. Good. So we go for 2, and then we keep removal, which means Fountainport. No! That was game losing. Let's not do it again. And suddenly the Badger Nightmare is finally over. The fun part. Our opponent did nothing except playing Badgers the whole game. And look how incredibly scary that was. And normally when you see 3 2-drops, it's... Is that the freaking 4th one? Please go away. Man, that's even more Badgers than usually. And as you can see, moment you kill Badgers, they just leave the game. I mean, that was a legit Badger. Tell me what you think after this game. I want to know. Man, I mean, we have one layer. Man, we have single Leyline in this deck, and you know what? We're good at Magic and we play it on turn 1. We have no idea if that's the right matchup, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does absolutely nothing. It's 1 here because we can, you know, get it with the Bargain, Beseech the Mirror. So not really for trying to hit it. Honestly, it might not even be good for us, but still kind of fun. Demonic Pact is huge here. I have no idea what the deck is. Seems like mono white aggro so far. It's mono white aggro so far. So we'll be very hard pressed to start doing stuff. You know what's funny? Even if this is a dead card for the matchup, it's not a dead card for the matchup because you can use it to bargain. And this is a little bit annoying, and now, so we missed the turn to kill this, because of course we didn't hit the only card that can kill it on curve. Nowhere to run. So that's not great. Not great. We can go for the Grim Surge and take 2 damage. I'm not sure if we want to. So they have protection spell, and whatever we do, they will go around it. We could try to hit what? Day of Black Sun? I think we have to. And then we see. And I'll be honest, we bargain. They don't use the graveyard, so, you know, kinda works. Man, I love the design of this deck. Like, we have so many ways to get bargain, like, literally for free. And suddenly all the cards that, you know, are weaker start to be stronger. I definitely want Terminus to ramp a little bit. But what is the other card? It feels like Annex, because we don't have too much value. I don't think we have time to attack their hand. It has to be Annex. And first we get Terminus. Because Heist is great if you get it, for example, on turn 2. So we would just get rid of the area list, and this wouldn't be a problem for us. Now we cannot target it, because, you know, we kinda lose the game. It has to be Demonic Pact then. You know what is the craziest play we could make? We could target Shard Mage Rescue with this and make sure that they cannot protect creatures for the rest of the game, but it's such a slow play, and I'm not sure if we have time. Demonic Pact will already do so much stuff for us. Life gain, get cards, get them to 0 cards, lose us the game. I think we have to. This is the last turn to drop it, guys. There is a chance they will just, not Shard Mage, but, you know, the other card, Shelter by Ghost, which, as we know, is a guarantee. Like, moment you sign the pact of playing mono white aggro, Schaffler is like, alright, bro, you know the drill? You need to sign this contract, you will get Shelter by Ghost on every single game, but you need to sell your soul. And every mono white aggro player is like, sign me up, I want my sheltered. Oh, you thought we are joking. So tell me, how did I know? Because it's always freaking there, always there, it's always there. So we are close to that already. If we target it, they just do the thing. If we exile, I think we have to go, we could go for the demon. And then they Ethereal Armor it, 1, 2, 3. So it's 7 power and it kills the demon. That means we cannot block. If they add Shard Mage Rescue, it's +2, so it's 9 damage. We are close to that. Not great. And if we play this, we just die on board, probably. We could shoot the Sheriff. Man, there's no good choices. No good choices, man. They get double strike on this turn, too. I think this is the best we have, man, and I don't think it will be enough. I think with that, we need to be good at Magic and draw Day of Black Sun, which wins you the game in this spot. You just cast it, they lose everything, and that's game. The chapter 3 is wasted, and they're set about losing the game. Man, I swear, this card is just auto-include. I really hope they go for the spider. That's bad. That is bad. So now they Ethereal Armor, it's lethal, and now we need to make the first play. Did you think that there is a chance they don't have to? Well, think again. Okay, so we will lose this game. There's nothing we can do. We have 4 Day of Black Suns, we didn't draw any of them. Now they protect, and they win the game. Oh, sorry. it's also 4 mana that, well, outplayed. I tell you, man, the pact with the shuffler. Oh boy, what a hand. What a freaking hand. And by the way, yes, after I played this mono, let's go for black here, this mono white, I was asked if I had fun. And you know what? I answered with, I sheltered by ghost. You know, that makes no sense, but you get the idea. So honestly, it seems kinda bad for us, because of course they set up the big creature, but it's actually really good. I think it's actually really good. Do we already want to oh, please play a creature. Bro, they are just so freaking greedy. It's crazy. This guy just threw the game. And you know what? I'll take our vengeance. And I think it's a little bit of justice here. You know, just justice things happening in this game. See ya. I'm pretty sure we already won the game. Because they cannot go through double Day of Black Sun. And you can see the difference between the game where we lost against literally the same matchup and this one is just we drew 2 of those and they cannot beat it. Like, this is too strong of a card for them. I think we just go for this, draw cards and set up for future. We have Ugin, guys. If we can drop this, we kill the big creature and we life gain so much they cannot do anything. And one of the cool things, you can play at the dance step. We could bargain on Valgavoth Lair, but we don't need to. More Days of Black Sun. That's fine, that's fine. So we are at 6 mana. Next turn it can be Ugin. We could literally just try to find mana for Ugin. Oh, this is so tempting, man. They don't have a play against it. So normally you could bargain and get all the good stuff, but how about making sure you don't lose... Oh, you know what? Let's go for Fountainport. This will be a cool land. Oh, the Fish of Doom. Like, listen, Ugin is scary. It does a lot, but it does nothing compared to... No, not... Yeah, this one. This is the real killer. This is just a sidekick at this point. Alright, alright. You had your little weavers. So how do we kill it? The favorite part of the game. This is 4 mana. And the other thing is also, you know, 4 mana because of warding. So let's go with this one. It sounds like the better one. And you know what? Just to you know, add a little bit of salt into this injury. Nope. No more creatures. Now wait for the shuffler to give you something. Because you cannot play the game for now. Oh, the vengeance feels absolutely sweet. Yep, it was good game few turns ago. I appreciate it, man. That's some next level animation on the abilities. Yep, our opponent cannot really do anything at this point. Whatever they do, we can just sweep, we can attack their hand. They can shelter, but you know what happens? We just get it back. And this one is not even protected. They don't even have Shardmage Rescue probably at this point. And I really like Heist, because as you can see, removing this was basically a killer for their whole turn. Like, you know, sooner or later. We can just go for this. Do we need mana on this turn? Not really. We can just go with the good old pay this stuff. And now every time we get back Ugin from Sheltered, I mean we get more cards. And yep, let's keep getting free stuff. I could go for Demonic Pact, but here it's actually a little bit risky. We'll just go with treasures, fish, because they can tank Ugin, but let's be honest, they cannot tank the fish. By the way, they keep drawing creatures from the top like a champ. This deck doesn't run too many creatures. Very often you just spend 3 turns trying to find a single one. But our opponent is pretty good at finding those, and it won't help. Because I want to sweep. Please, Arena, come on. Let's go for the treasure token. And they cannot really do much. So we go for more mana. If we wanted, we would attack their hand. I don't need to pay 3. Let's go for, you know, the actual needed amount to win the game. And every time we get a new card with Ugin, and at some point they won't be able to handle it. Yeah, it is a nice deck. it is also specializing at killing some meta decks, as our opponent does get. Oh, there. Let's say they are very impressed. Alright, you know what? I didn't want to do it, but if our opponent is so appreciative of our deck, I think they deserve a little bit more love. Ethereal Armor. Man, when your deck just gets a spam of nice deck from a meta, like this is literally the #1 deck in Standard right now. You know you did something right. Yep, they can get Terminus, that's fine. If they target Treasure, we draw a card. Yep, that's fine. I think we're kinda fine with the whole mana thing. So guys, we don't need to do it. Oh, revenge feels sweet. We don't need to do this, but it has to be the Fish of Doom. When this is the harbinger of death, man. When you see it, that's it. And our opponent is definitely appreciating our deck, man. Oh, it's coming for you. The first blood. For the bloodthirsty fish. Just absolutely eating those meta decks. And you can see how one-sided the game is and how our opponent is appreciative of our game plan. Basically, by drawing a single card, we could ultimate, but we can do it on the next turn. It's not like this deck does anything, right? Oh man, let's drop it. Now we know we can Beseech the Mirror, so this is not a threat. I mean, it's not as scary as fish hitting your face, but close, man. It feels so much better after, you know, this last game where we just couldn't draw the winning card. And now we can just, you know, bask in glory. How about... Nope. Oh, when you win hard, man. And the spam continues. Oh, I hope this game made you as happy as it was for me. Okay, guys, so very important. Do we want to Duress on turn 1? I thought about it. I think no, because Heist on turn 2 on the play is more important. If that's a creature deck, which is, you know, pretty high chance, Heist will hit way harder. Oh, this is mono black, so Duress might be good enough. Next turn is probably bad. Okay, but you know what? Let's make sure, like, we will just steal something cool. Let's try to steal their Annex. They might steal bat it, but even if they bat it, we can kill the bat and get the Annex back. I want my Annex. Where's my Annex? Our opponent didn't draw the Annex that we needed, alright? By the way, our deck from today was kinda supposed to be this, but we switched. We'll see which version is cooler. I think it's Tome. We need cards. Hedron kinda can... Man, Hedron is so good too. But we need cards. Hopefully if we have more cards, maybe we can get... Wait, we have Duress! I just realized we can just get both. Okay, so that was way better call. And I'm kinda excited to fight the version I wanted to make, but I decided that this one is the cooler one. Let's see if that's the truth. No Hedron, we also can hit the remaining new card. And this is so close to what I wanted to do. That's fun, man. Let's go. But I'll be honest, even though I love colorless like Ugin mono black control, I also wanted simulacrums there. That was original, like simulacrums were cut from here because we needed to make the room for the new strat with Beseech the Mirror. I love this strategy a lot, but man, this got me way more excited. Like especially that we can use this. Like I had this card since I think years by now, and I looked at it. It is a solid card, man. Not as great as some, you know, something like Annex, but it's a good addition if you already run a bargain deck, you know? I like it. It finds you the missing pieces. 2 damage kinda hurts, so, you know, not my favorite part. That is why we run Ugin mostly, to get this live gain. We don't want to mess around, man. I will scry once. Okay, we wasted it, but at least we know we got the thing. Alright, we could draw something. I don't know what they have. They have Ugin for sure. Okay, I need to think, because we need to hit Ugin before they can cast it. They can deadly cover up and hit Duress or Heist, but they don't have enough evidence yet. This is one of the most important plays we'll make this game, you know, passing the turn, because we could go this and find the Vengeance without bargaining. We could bargain it, we could hit Duress, we could do tons of stuff, but I decided that I want just all around more cards, because I need to keep hitting clans, and also, you know, the answers, basically. We can always bargain at the 3 counters, which is a little bit better overall. They're at 5 mana, no Ugin. That's very important. We need to make our big play before they get 7 mana, so they never can cast Ugin. They can use the Fountainport to get the treasure, so they are kinda guaranteed Ugin on the next turn if they have it here. And we need to be prepared. I will draw, man. I will draw. This is for later, after we get rid of the win con. Very bad draw, and this... all of those 3 extra cards I worked so hard to get, all of them absolutely useless. Like, we didn't draw a single card since 3 draws. That's really bad. That means we also need to Beseech the Mirror. Man, I hope I hit. There is a chance I will miss and they don't play Ugin, but this should be an Ugin deck. So I'm going for it. I'm going for it. They will make a Fish of Doom, probably. So, this is Ancient... man, we could just go Annex. I will go for Vendetta still. That's the play we want to make. This opponent has no Ugin anymore in his, you know, Ugin deck. Ugin, Eye of Storms. I remember that it has something with storms. I never remember exactly. Did we hit? Yes. Yes. We got everything. This is the main play of their deck. They have still Akrasot and Sorin. Oh, Range too. They have a little bit more win cons. Oh, and the Robbery. Oh, they have a lot more win cons than they should. And that's not great for us. But hopefully we can dodge them. The card is Virtue. We could just play... it's useless. Like, this is a dead draw. So we can just use it for the bargain. This way we can at least get a little bit more. Okay, so they went for the treasure. I guess we can kill the fish, but it probably won't be a you know, very meaningful play. So, they can try to hit our graveyard right now. By the way, the Tom went to their graveyard. Now they have 6 evidence, so they can deadly cover up. And now they can choose the card from our deck. But we run 1 Vendetta, and I have a lingering suspicion they might go for this card. Not guarantee, but this is probably something they fear the most. So let's see. Bro, we read this guy like a book, and we have only 1, so the only thing they got for this whole play was seeing our cool deck. And guys, you, by subscribing to this channel, can get this deadly cover-up for free. Sync decks every single day. Well, man, this is a bargain. It's a bargain. Alright, man, we are making just peak quality content today. Oh, man. I'm sorry. It was pretty good, you have to admit. What is not good are draws. I'll be honest, guys. Like, we draw 5 useless cards in a row. Like, we have Duress, Heist, all the annexes. The only good card is this. So let's just play it. At this point, I'm kinda against the wall to try to hit something that is a little bit relevant. We want to hit Annex and just, you know, flood them with value. We have 4 of. Here it is. Alright, so let's go Annex. Leyline. It prevents the evidence for the future, but I don't think it matters. Land is way more important here. And we cannot play Annex anyway. I mean, I guess we're doing both. Okay, so now we can drop Annex, and this is where we are starting to actually make progress in this game. Those draws were devastating to us. Like, you know, I mention it because it's no joke. Basically, the thing that prevents us from winning right now, if those were Duress, Heist, would just destroy everything and would have the whole board for ourselves. So, very big difference. But with Annex, we can finally fix it. One of the reasons I love Annex so much in those black decks, you usually get, you know, good or bad RNG. With this card, you usually can go around it. We are still doing it, by the way. They have tons of removals, so our demons won't have a great time. I'm going for this. Let's go. Let's freaking go. What can go wrong? It's just a pact with some demons, bro. Like, look how friendly they look. They're like, hey bro, I want to give you 3 cool effects, and there will be the 4th one later, but you know, we will talk about it later. Like, first sign me up. That's basically what it is. We legit have full hand of dead cards. Like, we actually didn't get a single card that can be played outside of this bear game. That's why Annex is so important, man. With this, we can try to skip cycling them. If without Annex, we would be probably dead in the water with this hand. That's why we also play Duress and Heist, because against any controlish decks, you need some interaction with hand, or it's so hard to win, man. We also have the Fountainport, our opponent too. I kinda wanted to go Demolition Fields with this build, and I had it for a moment, but then I was like, man, we have like 6 mana sources that are colorless, maybe it's too much, so I cut it. Okay, can you please give me good cards? I really need good cards, finally. Okay. We are getting to some better stuff, like 2 lands and Beseech, so at least something. We can go for the Demon to tax their Bitter Triumph a little bit. They have what? And those treasures are annoying. What is the Beseech card we can make? Yeah, I think for now we just make a Demon, man. We need to get through all of those cards. And it won't be pretty, and it will hurt a lot. But I hope at some point we'll get through them. Oh, they want to see the hand. Oh, that's a nice one. You ain't seeing my hand, bro. No, no, my hand is a secret. They don't know about those 3, 4 cards. Those are the mystery, this is what they know. And now it's like, oh, you want to hide it? And now this got them scared a little bit. And we will start to discard the cards that we don't care about for the matchup. I guess this can hit first, but it's not great. I just want to go for the cards that they have seen, and suddenly most of our hand is a mystery. And now they need to start playing around stuff that we don't have. Also, Beseech the Mirror is kinda important. Can we sacrifice the Pact before it, loses us the game or not? They have enough for the Virtue, so they are looking for the creatures in the graveyard right now. Oh, alright. Oh, they will name Beseech the Mirror, hoping we cannot bargain the Demonic Pact, and it might just work. I think this is what they will do now. It's a very good play. It's actually terrifyingly good play. I really hope they won't go for Beseech the Mirror. I hope they don't see that I think we only have 1 Grim Search if they get rid of the Beseech the Mirror. What was the card? Did they go for Grim Search or Beseech? I don't know. I think the last card should be it, right? Because this, I believe we have 1 more in the deck, so it doesn't hurt us. This is the main thing. If they exile it, that's a problem. That's a big problem. We might die to our Demonic Pact. What is it? Yes! They went for the wrong card! This also means that very likely we should start, doing the thing. 4 damage kinda doesn't matter. I think we just want 2 cards, man. Let's see what they will discard. Because removal is important for them. Like, they still need to kill the demons. And we should be hitting annexes soon, so we will get more and more demons. They don't have card advantage right now. Oh, one of the mystery cards was a Hedron. Didn't know about this one. They can kill Sanctuary if they beat their Triumph and take some damage, which is, not the worst for us. I don't think I think this card is bugged a little bit, right? Because we got 2 cards, we discarded 2 cards, so they should never be in the same font. So the card is bugged. Can we go for the Demon? I mean, we can get first one and then the second one, but we don't have enough annexes. I think we are not going for it yet. You know what is the... Oh, the play. Oh, the play is great. We go for Beseech. We sacrifice the Pact because I don't want to die to my own card this game. This card is actually very risky. Use it with care, guys. Use it with care. We also have Ugin, but my plan is to go for Heist, probably. Another Annex is honestly very good too. If they go for Virtue, okay, I need to think. 5, 7. They can go for Virtue, then we can go with Ugin. I don't need to reveal the card, they won't know about it. I think it's Ugin. We do not cast it because we cannot, it's of course too expensive, but it's hidden. They don't know about this card. Four, 7, so we can go for it. If they want to go for... Oh, no. I actually want them to cast Virtue. So we'll just make the play at the end step. Okay, so my plan is to try to bait them into Virtue. There must be a creature. Wait, I actually didn't... Yeah, they have Harvester. Okay, so there is a creature. That's good. Oh, don't tell me they won't go for it. Alright. Let's go for this. Eat the first removal. It has to be Bitter Triumph. And then we still have a second demon, and probably we should start doing annexes soon. Ugin is of course for the Virtue. This is my game plan. I want to win this one, you know? Because this is a big win con. Good, that's what we wanted. They can draw cards with Fountainport, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, but now this is Annex. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Maybe they don't have removal even. I will go for it. We have enough mana that we can waste a little bit. If they kill it, that's good for our opponent. But my plan... Okay, my plan is kinda cool here. I want them to take the damage before they know that they get hit by double Annex. Because then they will take damage more eagerly, and then they will be like, oh, I didn't expect so much damage so quickly. And yeah, if they don't have removal, they cannot prevent it anymore. Yep. Suddenly, the clock is massive. Bad draw, good draw. We need more like this, less like this. Lands are great, honestly. This could be bargain, but we actually don't have bargain cards too much. We just go for the bubble, because it can be cast for 1 mana if they have a fish later. So it's just a good opening to, you know, go through the blockers, hit face, and they need to react to it. If they kill it, I'm fine with it. I take mana because I can. But for 1 chorus, I probably won't do too much, you know? Hedron, alright. I really hope for this Virtue play, man. Like, this is why I'm waiting with Ugin here. But, man, I think we will win this. We'll prove that our version is the superior one. And then I really like it. Let's go. They can draw with Hedron, but it will cost them a lot of time. And I don't think they have time. There are no creatures, so if they have removal, they cannot cast it right now. Yep. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I think we've got them, man. Okay, so they steal 2 cards, and they burned every single treasure. We already have the win cons. Alright. So they have only those 2 cards, nothing more, which means that now we go for the demons. Already 4 damage. I mean, it's looking great. It's looking great. They will sacrifice this and draw more cards, but it will cost tons of mana, which means they cannot have the play that threatens us. They need to kill the demon, they need to solve the annexes, like they need to do so much stuff here. We could use 1 Terminus, I think. Like, it's nice. It's a nice card. As you can see. And I'm so happy we'll prove that our version, without many Ugins and Hedrons, is the right one. Wait. How do they have Annex? Hi, it's Editor Sloth. I investigated it and I know the answer. I will tell you in the outro. I'm sorry, what just happened? Well, we just won the game. That's what happened. Man, I think we've got them. We had so many different ways to go about it. We also had Duress, so whatever they keep, we just discard. Okay guys, so as promised, I actually went full detective mode. I went through the whole game and I think I know what is missing. Let's jump into game. So basically, now you can see that the robber is cast for 2, right? But look at this, they only have 1 card in the hand. The second one was just exiled without showing it. Then we jump back to the demon turn and they played Annex while having one stolen card in the hand, and it didn't drop when they played it. So I believe that second card was exiled without showing that it's exiled, so we didn't see it, but the game knew that there were two cards and it only showed one. And I think the missing card was exactly Annex. So yeah, I think we honestly found a bug, because this card should be shown as the second slimy card, slimy because of this, in their hand, or exactly to be specific in exile, because it's not in hand, it's exiled exactly like Virtue. I think what caused the bug maybe was Virtue is exiled into an Adventure Zone. Sorry, it's a very similar card, so I'm just putting Terminus. And the exiled cards from Robbery were next to exiled Adventure cards, and maybe that made some problems. So I wanted to know, because I got so bamboozled what was going on, and I was like, do I don't know how the game works or what? I think I cracked the case. So certified magic detective here. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but I think we found the culprit. And it sometimes happened before with other exile effects. I remember I had this bug showing a different card than what they had in the hand. Okay, that was very important. What about the deck, Sloth? Well, I'll tell you, I really liked it. I love the Beseech the Mirror builds, because you have so many ways to bargain. Like Lair is free one, Demonic Pact actually give you upsides, nowhere to runs, bubbles, lanterns, Terminus especially. You can play 4 off, because if you get, 2 of them, you just sacrifice first one and then you replay. So thanks to this, you can have a very powerful ramp with 4-offs that normally you cannot play because it's legendary. Here you can just use it as a fodder, so it's never a bad draw in a way. And with Heist and Duress, you also can fight other control decks basically. You can steal their counter spells, batter their game plan. And one of the big ideas, we couldn't hit Cavero deck, but that was like one of the big victims that I had in my mind. We have Ghost Vacuum, which gives you exile every turn. You can find it with Beseech the Mirror. Lanterns, of course, great, but most of the thing, Ancient Vendetta, Leyline, and the End. Those 3 cards are absolute killer for this deck, because you can just name it if it wasn't played so far. If Cavero is in any form in the board, because sometimes they play it as an Overlord or even some, this town guy just to draw something and keep milling, because they think they will just draw another, and then you just can kill it while also exiling the whole thing. So those 3 cards kind of prevent the whole strategy. Of course, if you hit Leyline, that's great, but most of all, you just expect it to Beseech the Mirror, so you can make sure that every future card that they will dump into the graveyard is just exiled. So now they need Awaken the Honored Dead just to do anything. In all honesty, you can probably just remove it and just go with Ancient Vendetta and the End. It should be enough, but I like having this one. This is a fun card that actually can hit a lot of decks right now. And of course, Ugin is the top end just to close games. I think we have enough win cons with Demonic Pact. With Heist, we can still win con from our opponent. Sanctuary, Demon Synergist, and Ugin. I actually had more win cons, but I cut them, and I thought, yeah, I think it should be enough. Demonic Pact is already like giving you tons of cards, dealing some damage, and most of all getting your opponent to 0 cards, especially with those Heist and Duresses, and usually it's just enough, but you can just add to this if you want. Didn't have troubles finishing the game, so fine by me, and more slots for removal and mean things like duressing, removing creatures, and just making sure that you always hit the right spot. That outro was long because we had the whole investigation. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed it, because I actually felt so passionate about unveiling what happened. I think I got it right, but I was just completely bamboozled when I saw Annex that was cast from literal Shadow Realm. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for all the patrons for supporting the channel. It's so appreciated, guys. And this outro is actually way longer than I expected. I just checked, man, it's so long. Like, YouTube will hate me for it, but I think it was cool. So hopefully, if you got until the end, you enjoyed it. You can drop a like if you appreciate it. And that's it for today, and see you guys tomorrow.